Hey, today I'm here with a featured home for sale. This is a vacation style lake house located here in North Florida's Clay County in the Keystone Heights area. Let me tell you a little bit about this house here. It's located on Spring Lake, a beautiful lake. The house is over 2,400 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. And the reason I say vacation style lake house, because you're going to think you're on vacation when you're living here. You're going to have that cottage feel plus all the room convenience of having 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. You know, these 4-bedroom houses are very sought after, and having one on the lake is even an extra value, because nowadays so many people are working from home, or students, they're studying at home. And speaking of that, this house comes with free internet. That's right, you have free internet with this home. Hey, this house has so much to offer and so much to show. We're going to start off here on the street side of the house. You're on a paved road, so as you come off the paved road to this nice concrete drive, and then you've got this extra large carport. That's all here on the street side. I'm going to pan the camera around so you can take a look, see some of the trees, and then we're going to take a look inside the house, and then we're going to check out that lakeside. All right, now I want to take you on into the inside of this house. And man, you're going to have to buckle up because there's going to be a lot to show. But before we get inside, notice this tower here right next to me. Well, that's where your free internet's coming from. That's right. And this is really important. A lot of people love living out here in these rural areas and on the lakes. And the problem is, in some of these parts of this area in this county, there's no internet service or very poor internet service. You've got internet service right here, and it's free while you're a homeowner here in this house. Also, there's something about lake homes that people will call, like you don't normally say front yard and backyard. You know, I'll say lakeside and street side, because a lot of people refer to the lakeside as the front of their house. Well, and that's where the front door is. Well, in this house, that's the way it's set up. So we're going to enter through the lakeside to enter into the house, because that'll be like your front door entrance. And to get through it, there's this beautiful screened-in patio we're going to go through right here. And let's get ready. I'm going to take you through this house. And then after the house, we're going to go down to the lake. Well, here's where you enter first. You enter into this nice screened-in porch. A nice size screened-in porch. Beautiful, with the views of the lake. All screened on all 3 sides, plenty of room. You just feel those natural breezes coming in off the lake in the afternoon, and then we take you into the front door of this house. I'm just going to pan the camera around so you can take a look at what this porch looks like. All right, now let's go check out the inside. Well, as soon as you walk in, you're walking into this beautiful Florida room area, and there's quite a bit of room here. And the first thing I noticed that I love is wooden ceilings. And I'm gonna show you this with the camera when I show you the whole room. And now this Florida room here doesn't have the central air ducts into it. It does have a window unit if you need it to cool. Right now I'm in it, it's fine, because they've taken out the doorway that leads to the house from the Florida room, and the air coming from the inside the house is enough to cool it. And there's something else I'm going to tell you about this house. You're going to hear me talk about options, like different options you have. What's so unique about this house as we start going through it, there are so many ways you can configure living here, where you want to put, like, say, a dining room table or a breakfast table, how you want to use the bedrooms. I'll get into all that as we walk through it, but there's so many ways you can configure this house. Also, something, this house is vacant right now, but I've got some, and sometimes it's hard when you're seeing the videos or the photos of a vacant house on what, ideas of where to put things. But I'm gonna put in with the video, mix in here, I'll show you some pictures that they took when it was furnished, when the furniture was still in here, to give you an idea of what they did with the space. All right, I just passed through this doorway here, and that leads to the Florida room, and now we're into the first section of the house. Okay, this part here, you've got like a kitchen over here, which I'm going to show you, which is really a nice kitchen. And you've got all this open area here that you can configure either as a living room, or you can put a dining table or a breakfast table. Like I said, there's so many ways to configure this house, and this is one of the parts where I'm going to show you pictures of what they did to the house. But as you notice behind me, notice the wood on the walls. You got the wood on the ceiling. And let me tell you a little something about this house. Why this house is so cool, because it feels like a cottage, but it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, okay? But this part here was like the original part. All these lake homes here, a lot of them, the older ones, they started out as cottages. People used to just come here from Jacksonville for the weekends. And then as people began to live here permanently, they added onto the house. Just like the folks that are selling this house, now they've owned it for over 40 years, okay? So they did add on to the cottage, and that's what makes it so nice and so unique. But what's so cool is that you've got this big house with plenty of room, but you still got that small cottage feel here, between like from having this part here that was like the living area, to the Florida room, to that screened-in patio. Now this house comes in like about 3 different parts, to where we've got the front, we've got a middle, and we've got the back. Right now, of course, we're in the front part that we call from the lakeside, and we're going to take you about around that, and then I'm going to show you the bedrooms here, and then as we move forward. So right now, I'm going to just step over to the kitchen and show you what the kitchen looks like. Okay, now I'm in the kitchen area, and check it out. What a neat kitchen. Now, you've got plenty of counter space, as you can see over here and over here. Now, this counter over here, you can put bar stools up and serve from there. Also, you've got room off to the side of it to put that little breakfast cafe if you choose. And you've got, since this is an open area, it's like I say, you can configure it however you want. There's so many ways you can configure this house to fit you or your personality. Now, something else I want to tell you about this house also, that, here we've got, we're in Florida, so, we could get a hurricane, or you get tropical storms, and the power can go out. Well, no problem. This house has 2 generators. That's right, 2 generators. And so if the lights go out, well, that's no problem, because here's one of the generators you got, and it's powered by propane, and it has an electric start. Here, check it out. Okay, now that's much better, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is, in this front section of the house, I'm going to start and take you out of the kitchen, and then we're going to, because we've got a master bedroom that's right here on the first front, and another bedroom, so there's 2 bedrooms here, and then a bathroom, and actually 2 bathrooms, one in the master and then one over here outside of the hallway by the kitchen. So let me take you out there first, and let's go look at this front part of the house. Okay, as we leave the kitchen area here, now we've got this other little spot before we get to the bedrooms and all, and we've got the bathroom. This would be your first bathroom here on the side, and I think this might have been the original bathroom here when the place was like just a cottage. But what's cool is you've got room here to put some cabinets and some storage. You just got some open area. You could do whatever you want. You could even put a desk here and make an office if you wanted to. But in case you need to do some ironing, no problem. We've got an iron board built in. Okay, here we are in the first section of the house, and I'm in the first master bedroom. That's right, I said first master bedroom. That's because there's two of them, and each of them have their bathroom and walk-in closets. Now this one, what's nice about it is it's over here on the lake side. So from this bedroom, you've actually got a door that leads out to the lake side of the house. You got the view of the lake. It's really nice. Also, in the bathroom, it has a walk-in tub. So when I talk about options, again, here we go. You can use this as a master, if you want, or you could use it as a great office with that view of the lake. Or what if you have somebody that's staying with you? What if you're taking care of an elderly parent or something? You've got that great walk-in tub, and you've got this door that leads to the outside separate from the rest of the house. Or if you have any teenagers or any kids like that like to have their own door to go in and out, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Then this is perfect. So what I'm going to do now is let me just show you a little quick of the bathroom with that tub and then this walk-in closet. Oh, and by the way, these bathrooms have their own water heaters. All right, so now that we're done with the front of the house there, now we're going to go through what I call the middle part of the house, and we just go through this doorway right here. Now what's so cool about this house, again, I'm going to keep talking about different ways to configure. You've got this door that you can actually close if you want and lock, and it has blinds in there too. So if you wanted to separate that other part of the house, like say you had somebody else living with you and all that wanted their own space there, you've got this in the front, well you can do this, because once we go into this other room here or this other area, I'm going to show you it has a door to an outside patio that's over in the back of the house. Okay, as we come through this part into the middle part here, you've got a nice open area, and I'm going to pan the camera around so you can see it. So you've got another room over here on the side that you can also turn into an office, which would be really nice. And then here's the door that leads out to that patio. And then from here, then we go up some stairs, a small amount of stairs, into the back part of the house, which is the third section. We'll show you that. Okay, now we just go up these short steps to take you to the back end of the house here, and that's where the second master bedroom is. Okay, here we are in the second master bedroom, or you can call it the first and the other one the second. It doesn't really matter. A very spacious room, and then also you can see right off to there, it's a huge walk-in closet. But there's so much more to this, because like I said, the way things can be configured in this house, this area, this back end here, and I'm going to show you in the hallway part, there is another door that will close off the hallway so that the bathroom, which is right down the hall here, is all together with this master bedroom. So you have your privacy of the bedroom and bath and everything from the rest of the house. Also, from the hallway, there is another door that leads to a laundry room, and that also has an outside entrance to it also. And that laundry room we're about to see is pretty spacious. It's almost like a little mini garage. But coming on, I'm going to take you through into this walk-in closet, because there's something else I got to show you. This walk-in closet could almost be considered a room yourself. Technically you could put in a couple, a bunk bed, but it's got plenty of room for all your clothes. Also, notice this door here on the side of the closet. Now what this door leads to, there's a shed that's attached to the house, and it's secure in that the only way you get into it is through here. Now again, you've got options. You could keep this door here, close it off if you want. If you don't want the shed part, the shed gives you a lot of storage, secure storage, or you can just add a door out to that shed, whatever you want. Like I said, this house has so many options for you. Here, check out the shed part. All right, here's that shed. I mean, there's so much room. There's one thing about this house is you've got plenty of storage all over the place. So check out this shed. All right, this is your washer and dryer area, which is actually like a utility room that just has a space for the washer and dryer. Right here's your washer and dryer hookup, but you've got so much room here for shelving and anything else you want. Also, there's a door that leads to the outside from here. Now, I'm just going to pan it around and show you a little bit, this room, and then we're going to head outside and check out the lakeside. All right, this is what it's all about, living the lake life, huh? Check this out behind me, this view. This is what you're looking at from your house every day, especially from that screened-in porch. That's where I'd be all day. There's a nice big oak tree here on the side where you can put a hammock out and lay down and relax, and then check it out, the canopy they've got down there for you to sit under with the table and chairs to enjoy the lake. All right, I'm going to take a few shots of around the back here on this side, and then I'm going to take us down to the lake. Boy, this is the way to do it. They put up one of these like carports that you have, those metal carports, and it looks like it's a two-car carport out here down by the lake. So I'm sitting under here in the shade. I got the breeze coming through from the lake. I can smell the lake. I mean, this is the way to do it. I mean, I love it. There's so much room. Not only that, it's on a concrete slab, which makes it even better. So they got room for this table here, so you can have folks out to entertain. You can have another table. You can sit back there. You can have a fire pit and have a fire at night out by the lake. Set up, of course, a killer barbecue system out here. You're all enclosed. And then if you get that little rain shower, you're all protected here. I mean, this is fantastic. Now you just got one question to ask yourself. Can you live this life?